Hello everyone, I'm Miha0212 and in today's video we're gonna have some great news because the news has been updated on the Darkzone Breaktrough official site, and as you can see on the 25th, 26th and 27th thus today they posted some news, and I'm gonna go through them and show them to you. So we have seen this one before, I've translated. Now let's go through the other three. So I have already made some screenshots with translation with tap to translate. So I'm gonna need to close the app first, unfortunately. Opening Google Lens, and then it starts from here. I'm gonna try to zoom in as much as I can. Translate. You know what? I don't actually need the translation, I forgot. I just need the gallery, because they are translated pictures, my bad. So I can actually turn it if I'm lucky. Yes, I can. This way you can see it as well. Alright, so this is the first. No, I just need to turn it. So this is the first picture. I think I'm just gonna zoom in like this. So, rush to the test new version, map upgrades. Good pioneers, I'm the old man. As you know how in Darkzone, P has found out the latest information about the charge test today, and the map of the Darkzone has been upgraded. We have seen in the last update video that there was that P guy. I can't remember what this conversation was about. Not only the armory has been expanded, but the farms, valleys and northern mountainous areas have also been renewed. Let's take a look. So they renewed all the maps. Expansion of the armory. Speaking of the armory, we have to talk about its history. And that simplified Hungarian basically means the translator. So next picture. Located in the scenic northern part of Marlos, the armory was once an important military reserve station where a large number of elites were stationed. The fortifications built by the defenders stationed there were scattered throughout the mountain range. Later, when war broke out, the place was violently attacked by enemy forces, and the military facilities outside were completely damaged. But, relying on the armory to sniper the enemy, the defenders finally held on to the end of the war, the bundle. Now that the fighting has Now that the fighting has ceased, the defenders who had defended the armory no longer obeyed the command from above. They are alone. The Mauros operation forces are everywhere, and actively expand military bases that were once declining. So they were expanding those. The expanded armory will open the outdoor area to accommodate more teams, and more forces will be entrenched here. Attached here is the latest confidential photo of the frontline armory. You can see it here. So we have now a bridge. It's interesting. And the pioneers can take a look at it first. Before, the armory was only the inside, so I'm really curious how this is gonna work out. I didn't play the armory map myself, to be honest, but I have seen others playing on it. So next picture. The expanded armory will open the outdoor area to accommodate more teams and more... Oh yes, I have read this. So here is kind of shooting range. The shooting range, once used for training by the garrison, was abandoned during the war, and now it's functioning again. I hope we can use this as training range, shooting range. I really hope, and it's just not part of the map, but we will see. Yes, and then the artillery position at the top of the hill with a good view. Ah, very cool. Look at that gun. It's just a sniper. high position. Nice. All right, next picture. Some broken roofs. Nice. The barn that was abandoned during the war was transformed into a temporary stronghold by the defenders. And oh yes, the former gas station was abandoned after the war, and now the garrison in the armory is being reused. So they introduced a gas station as well. I don't know where I heard about a gas station before. Alright, jokes aside. Look at this picture. We now have a water to cross. And I'm not sure if we can swim. I hope they added something that we can move in bigger water as well. I think they didn't, but I hope. Alright. Part of the river originating from the Otras Mountains was artificially introduced into the armory. It's just an expansion of the Armory map. Although the war situation in the Darkzone has eased, the tension has grown stronger. The wanderers in the farms and valleys and northern mountains are saving power and becoming stronger. The Rogu's reaction speed has been accelerated, and the footsteps have become more flexible. Pioneers have to be careful, and now a new patrol team has been added to move to support other areas. Oh, that explains pretty much. You're gonna see later, they changed the AI. I've heard a comment that the AI is actually now stronger and basically better than Tarkov's AI, so I'm pretty curious how they did that. Alright. Lao P also sorted out the small details of a list of changes so that the pioneers can better face the challenges of elite enemies. Material points. Adjust the distribution of material points in some areas of the map. I think material points are like loot, I think. And add some new material points. Optimize the overall asset allocation of the map to adapt the value and difficulty planning of different areas. I think that's like some areas have better loot than others, and the difficulty, the higher the loot, depends on the difficulty of that area, like how many guardians will be there. Excuse me for the background sound if there is any. Alright, so I just read this. Lovers within the bureau. Added villas and the loading areas to the farm map as refresh points for the rogue leader. Alright, so refresh point for the rogue leader is of course a boss, so the map boss. The new savage treatment plant on the map of the northern mountains area is a refresh point for the rogue leader. I think that's refreshing to the spawn point, like it should be now on the northern mountains. We will see. A new rock patrol team is added to each map. Okay, that's cool. Which will patrol and move within the map and will move to support the crossfire area. Adjust the difficulty and quantity configuration of rogues in some areas of the map. That means better and stronger AI and quantity more AI, I guess. So next point. Optimization of other map levels. Adjust the location and the rules of some evacuation points in each map to make the route within the bureau more reasonable and strategic. Nice. So it's not like anymore that you need to go to a stupid point. That's gonna be a strategic point. I don't know how they strategic. Excuse me. All right. Next point. Richer. Optimize the sand structure and appearance of some core areas in the maps to make combat experience smoother. Cool. So that means more environment. and not too much bold. Today's advanced relevation is over. On November 2nd, the official website of Darkzone Breakout will open the charge test official requirement activity. Welcome everyone to join. And the next picture. LAOP will continue to bring the latest information. See you in next issue. A Darkzone Breakout official team. This was posted on the 25th. If I go back, you can see. On the 25th. No, this was actually posted on the 26th. My bad. Did I miss the 25th? Give me a sec. I was pretty sure I made a screenshot about that one. Oh, it was the Q&A. Yes, I did. So let's go back to the Q&A then. It's this one here. 25th. When will the Pioneer test end? It's basically, of course, kind of old information, but I want to show all of you. I want to show all the information to you. So, question is, when will the Pioneer test end? And the answer is, the Pioneer test, August and September, is scheduled to end at 6 o'clock, October 30th. Alright, so it's not 27th. Oh, no. Alright, so 30th. The next question, when will the charge test start? Answer. The charge test in November is scheduled to start on November the 5th, 2021. After the specific start time is confirmed, the Darkzone pioneers will be notified on the major communities and official website as soon as possible. Cool. Next question. How do I obtain the qualification for the charge test? And then answer. Players participating in the Pioneers test, so who had already joined in August and September, will directly obtain the test qualification for the charge test that happens in November, without filling in the requirement questionnaire. So, like me, I've already played it, so I can just update it in some way. I don't know how yet. Alright, next picture. Qualifications for the Okinawa test. I think that's supposed to be the charging test. Assault test, November, qualification and number. Association activities are as follows. Wait, let me give a sec. I think I skipped something. So this is the questionnaire, and I'm gonna go to Stop Simplified Chinese. I want to translate it to more languages. English. This. And then we were... Yeah, I could just show this, but it's also fine. Alright, so Assault test, November, qualification, allocation activities are as follows. The first wave of numbers. Activity time is October the 25th, October the 27th at 16 o'clock. That already has been lapsed, I guess that's the correct word. Like, it's already done, that's already closed. Event platform, official public accounts, B station, TapTap. I have no idea why they are mentioning all that stuff, because it's definitely not on TapTap, like the registration itself. You can't register with TapTap, but you can probably download it from there. Alright, during the event, the pioneers have a chance to win the test qualification by filling out the questionnaire. The result of the assault test qualification will be notified via SMS at 10 a.m. on November the 2nd, and Pioneer can also go to the Darkzone Breaktrough official website for inquiries. I assume that will be again a kind of web sheet like last time. Alright, the second wave of numbers. Activity time is November 2nd to November 3rd, 10 o'clock until 24 o'clock. That's cool. So that means there are basically 2 rounds. So people, don't be don't be sad if you could not register for this one. There is another one coming on November the 2nd to November the 3rd. Alright. So, activity platform. And I assume 10 to 24. I don't know why there are 2 times. Alright, activity platform is Darkzone Breakthrough official website and the official public account assault test assignment H5. During the event, the pioneers can click on the test qualifications on the event page to confirm on the spot whether they have obtained the test qualifications. It's worth noting that you can participate in this event once a day, and pioneers should not miss it. Alright, so this is again a kind of time-locked thing, so you're gonna need to translate or transfer, basically calculate later what time those Chinese time for you are, basically. Alright, how to download the assault test installation package. To recruit qualified players through our various channel communities, please pay attention to the SMS and station ladder and you will receive a download link. What this means, they are sending download links by SMS who have registered. Alright, players who have obtained qualification through the official website and the official account of the H5 number scramble activity can download the client directly on the qualification page. Please pay attention to the identification. Do not install apps from unknown sources and protect your privacy and property security. Alright, next question. I have obtained a qualification for the Pioneer test. Do I need to register again for the charge test? Answer. In August and September, players who qualify for the Pioneer test through any channel will be eligible for the charge test November by default. However, pioneers need to register as soon as possible after the test starts. Please notice, during the Pioneer test, there are violations of opening plugins, disrupting market transactions, etc. Will not be able to inherit the charge test qualification. I don't get that sentence. However, pioneers need to register as soon as possible after the test starts. Why? That's weird. Anyways, I'm gonna be fast, so that's okay. Which data from the Pioneer test will be inherited to the charge test? Oh, this is about the wipe, if they will wipe or not. Alright, Pioneer test, player account data cannot be inherited and all data during the Pioneer test will be cleared. Fine, they're gonna wipe. Cool. Alright, next question. Will the recharge in the Pioneer test be returned to the charge test? Answer. The recharge during the Pioneer test August and September will be refunded in the test without deleting files. Recharge. Similarly, the recharge during the charge test will also be refunded in the non-deleting test. If there are recharges in multiple rounds, we will count our recharges under the same account. I think this is supposed to be the case if people bought something with real money. That's what I think. But that sounds weird. Will also be refunded. I don't know. I leave it up to you. I'm just sharing this info so you are up to date, but I don't know all the stuff, to be honest. When will iOS go live? I think this is an important one for many. Thanks to the eager acceptations of the iOS pioneers, we are going all out to make various preparations. The news will be announced in the official forums when the iOS test is opened in the future. Please pay attention to our official forum for consultation. And then, yes, here's the QR code to... oops, that's not what I wanted. So this was the QR. Yes, here's the QR code, which it ends. All right, this was the 26th. No, this was the 25th news. The 26th was where we started, and I also have another one. Where is it? It is... Wait a minute. Need to go back. So, open the site again. It's basically the same site, by the way, which last time was. I'm gonna link it in the description. So you go here and then you wait until it loads, just the same. I can translate it, but it's just the same as last time. Then news. Oh yes, there was only one 26th. Then if we go to the 27th, there are some big leaks. So, the news of today: charge test new equipment storage, comprehensive adjustment of weapon balance. It's less than 10 days since the start of the charge test on November the 5th, so like 10 days left, and P continues to bring the latest news to the pioneers today. On November the 2nd, the Darkzone Breaktrough official website will start charge test and number placement requirement activity. Pioneers remember to participate on time. And I need to scream that. Pioneers, remember to participate on time. Yeah, this is gonna be tough as well. Alright, in this charge test, new equipment will be put into storage, and the balance of weapons will also be adjusted comprehensively. Let's take a look. Alright, so we get the submachine gun M3A1 with... And here's the thing, this is not translating these data. Anyways, M3A1 submachine gun, it uses the .45 ACP, caliber bullets, has a slow rate of fire, uses a free gun and ready to fire. Alright, bad translation. And produces a relatively low cost submachine gun. Because it looks like a grease gun that lubricates a car, it is also called a grease gun. Pardon? it's... Why are they joking? And why is it even translating it? Because it looks like a grease gun that lubricates a car. It is also called a grease gun. I think I can see where they are getting it from, but it's still weird. Alright, we get the submachine gun Mach-10. It's basically an Uzi, so far I know. The Mach-10 submachine gun, a light submachine gun with a very high rate of fire using, oh, surprisingly the same caliber, .45 ACP caliber bullets. Open bore ready and free guns. It is a weapon with a simple and low cost design, so it is easy to manufacture and maintain. Wait a minute, manufacture, that is cool. Wait a minute, let's just check the price. It's basically 1,000 for the core. That's not cheap. And this one's 700. Anyways, let's go back to this one. It's the submachine gun MP40, so they are basically SMGs. Or no? The MP40 submachine gun that uses 9 19mm caliber bullets and is designed to facilitate mass production. It is different from traditional firearms manufacturing concepts. It has been widely used and has excellent performance. The rate of fire is average and there is only one automatic launch mode. So there is no SAMI? Alright. Submachine gun T79. Here it is. I'm gonna show the pics later and the stats because I have screenshot them. The pistol T 40. My bad. The pistol T 54. Alright, this is under 500 cash. That's good. Without equipment, so that's kind of okay. Alright, the T55 pistol uses 7.62 25 caliber bullets, a small power pistol. It adopts the barrel short stroke recoil action type. The locking method adopts the barrel swing type and is equipped with an empty warehouse to hang up. Cool. Pistol Golden Desert Eagle customized by the leader of the beach house. Wow. More than 10,000 cash for a gold eagle. Just wow. Golden Desert Eagle pistol. A Desert Eagle pistol made of pure gold. Exclusively dropped by DOS, the leader of the Valley Beach House. So it's basically the gun of a boss. It's cool. So now bosses have specific guns. That's what it means. Alright. New mysterious tactical props. X5 footstep generator. I read this. It's interesting. In addition to the more abundant firearms arsenal, a new treasure will appear in the Darkzone recently. In the Darkzone, there is an old man called a vase scientist who often transforms various treasures. He recently made a mysterious prop that can confuse opponents, but the old man hasn't figured out how to sell, so we can only wait and see for now. It's basically, Badlanders had this thing and Lost Like didn't have this thing, and this is basically a footstep generator. So it's a bomb. It's a nade that you drop and it makes sounds and it sounds like someone is there, but there is no one. I'm curious how they're gonna deal with this one, because Badlanders had some massive problems with the I forgot the name. Like with the model of with the physics of the model of this object. Alright, other new content and optimization. In addition to the upcoming new weapons, LAOP also compiled a list of adjustments and optimizations about the details of the weapons, so that the pioneers can better challenge. New weapon accessories and equipment. Added 7.62 25mm caliber bullets, new small capacity magazines for some firearms, 14 new equipment such as armor, helmet and backpack have been added. Wow. Balance adjustment. Weapon balance adjustment slightly increase the randomness of the recoil of firearms. Adjust the accuracy of the firearms. So the recoil gonna be random? I don't get it. Adjust the accuracy of the firearms. The distance will have a more obvious impact on the accuracy of mid-range weapons. Finally. Not finally, but that's a good thing. Like, I could snipe the sniper bot with just the MP5. Of course, it took me like too much magazines, but I could. And that's not the thing. And I mean, snipe it from the mid part of the map. And you know that's far. Of course, it was at the start of the test, but still. Where I was, alright. Adjust the accuracy of the firearms. The distance will have a more obvious impact on the accuracy of mid-range weapons such as assault rifles. Appropriately increase the attack damage of melee weapons. Finally, also, the basic knife had no point to use. So this is gonna balance it a bit. Adjust the balance. Adjust the balance of weapon accessories. Adjust the basic damage and penetration properties of some bullets. Slightly reduce the display range of the terminal imager. Ah, oh, that's cool. Because it was so OP, you could just use it and you could just snipe everywhere, and that was just too OP. Like the thermal sight had just too OP. Thanks. Alright. But I still would be happy if they use the thermal. Nah, whatever. Alright, other adjustment. Weapon adjustment. The marksman rifle SR-25 was renamed to M110 and the M67 grenade supports melee. Wait a minute, grenade supports? That's the grenade. So it's gonna be melee now? I don't get it. Alright, equipment adjustment. Newly added mask. Enable disable switch. The mask can be opened and closed at any time in the game. Mask. Character health adjustment. Oh boy, what did we get here? What do we get here? Added character sound blocking and sound enhancement effect to reflect the character's current hearing status. Appropriately reduce the physical consumption of the character's aiming, running and jumping actions. Appropriately reduce the health value of the character when it is down. Increase appropriately the amount of water consumed when some items are used. The hunger status of the subdivide characters: light hunger, moderate hunger and surf hunger. So they added the third option? Because I think there were only two so far, like the orange one and the red one. Like when you was just blacked out. But I didn't count it as an option. But they are... Let me read it again. Edit character sound blocking. Yeah, I can't... the translation is a bit off, but we will see when we play. Optimization. Optimize the shooting performance details of the automatic weapons. Optimize the firing fluency in low frame situations. No idea. Today's revelations come to an end. From November 2nd, 3rd, official website charge. Test qualification will open soon, and the real hardcore shooting mobile game is waiting for you to charge. Pay attention to LAOP for more latest information. See you in the next issue. And here's again, same link, same QR code with the WeChat. So basically that's it. That's what I wanted to show you, and I'm really excited. I'm really excited how they're gonna turn out and how the new balance will be and the new hardcore mode will be. And I also really hope that they're gonna ever release the idea of when you are in team. First of all, you can see your team tags. Secondly, please bringing team fire. That's just gonna be so cool. And then we basically have the biggest part that we're still missing, in my opinion. Of course, there are other stuff, but it's one of the biggest things that we miss in Darkzone Breaktrough is the friendly fire, and that you don't know who's your teammate, and it's just gonna be so much better and fun to play against teams. I mostly play solo, and that's not the reason why I want this to happen, but I just want it. That's it. Alright, thank you for watching. If you like the content, feel free to like it. If you don't like it, or just dislike it, I don't care. I like to see the comments, I like the feedback from you. Feel free to put something that comes in your mind after this in the comment section. I try to be as much on YouTube and Gmail to check out whether I get a message or not. And then yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.